we still have more for you on EA Sports. The Lobos ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he takes this from inside the 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Miners offense will get the football first. And here's the sophomore quarterback who will be at the controls in this one. What a rough game he had in that loss last time out, throwing 3 interceptions. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. Guys, let's talk for just a minute about UTEP. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program is because he felt he could get on the field right away and help them out. Bigger programs were out after him. He thought he might have to wait his turn elsewhere. Not the case here. Expect him to make some plays early on.
Looking to throw, it's Colson. Right on the money. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The Miners have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. He tries to take the top off. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a tight end. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Rides to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Colson. Got it set up on the outside. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. And the Miners will send out the punt unit. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So New Mexico's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. start this drive going to the air. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He'll get rid of it. The short hands, it's Miller. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Lobos come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. Complete downfield. There he goes. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Pulls and fires complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
On the ground. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing the third down and goal.
It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They want to dance their way in on third and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched 72 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass, it's Colson. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where the sticks are. Now puts you in a successful position for third down. Now you can break out the fun packages, the blitzes, putting more speed, more little fast guys on the field.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The offense changing the play. The run inside. It's Jones. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So he gets stuffed on first down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now on this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, you weren't able to get anything running the football there in the first play. You get a TFL. So now you go to the screen and give it back to your running back and let him make something happen in the passing game. There's a lot of different ways you can sprinkle these backs the football, and that was a good idea there on second down by the offensive coordinator.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Finds us back in the middle. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Dropping back, it's Colson. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Looks as if it's the junior linebacker who's still down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Fires downfield. Grabs it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
And that went nowhere fast. And first down is a good time to run a screen, try to catch them being a little bit aggressive and maybe thinking about a little bit of run and making people attack and run downhill. But the screen pass did not fool anybody. Nice discipline by the defense.
After getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Under fire. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Miners.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Switch it. On the ground, it's Humphrey. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Catch in the middle, it's Miller. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to fire. Got his man. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty.
Ready. Red 18, red 18, go, go.
Wants to throw it again. He's going to take a shot. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Lobos!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. And they can't make the connection.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Over the middle, it's Smith.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Dropping back, it's Colson. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. It's complete to the right. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
And that's an encouraging sign to see for this offense. Last possession, they had to punt. Now, third down. They get to third down right away. Execute at a good level. Move the sticks. Maybe get some momentum going here for this offense.
Bring in the heat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his man. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Open on the right side, that's Smith. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field.
Timeout, UTEP.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Catching up with the Lobos head coach at the half. That is a good way to start your conference opener. Good execution. They've got a lead, but they can be even better. They want to turn up the notch of intensity, execution, and excitement here to start the third quarter.
Holly, thank you. So now it's second and long. Running inside, it's Humphrey. Hard-hitting tackle.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
I know this offense came out here in the second half hoping to build on their one-possession lead, but after that incompletion, I think the smart thing is to just kick it away here and let your defense play and try to get it back to you without giving up any points.
Let's see what he can do with it. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Colson. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Just a short pass to the tight end. Stumbled to the ground.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. If they don't pick up this third down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough.
Just plowing it. He smashes his way through again. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Maybe a crease. Touchdown, UTEP! And they take it in for 6 more points. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Looking outside, it's Humphrey. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. After that encroachment penalty, it's now 1st and 5. They'll go to the counter play. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Miller. Breaks free and he might be gone. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Going to the run, it's Humphrey. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Grab behind the line. It's Miller. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. So now on comes the field goal unit. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! They take the lead here in the 4th.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Colson. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's Brown. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
There he goes. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on 3rd down. He rifles one deep down the middle. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time.
It's a nice job by the receiver working past the sticks. Looked like it was going to be a 1st down by the offense, but how about the physical play knocking that ball loose?
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's down immediately, but they convert on 4th down and keep the drive alive. And the Miners have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Colson. Flips it out to the back. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. He's looking to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! Tie ball game here in the 4th.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the New Mexico offense onto the field. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it loose deep. Goes high to pull it in. Breaks into the open. He's at the 10. Touchdown, New Mexico! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
And this offense knew down the stretch, man, they were going to have to make some big plays, and that was just what they needed. They take the deep shot. First of all, I love the QB, man. I love him reading it, staying patient in the pocket, seeing the shot down the field, waiting for it to develop. Palmer throws the strike, and they got the lead in this football game.
And he goes to his difference maker at receiver to come up with that touchdown, right? With the game on the line, you've got to have confidence that your guy's going to be able to make a play against the defender deep down the field late in the game, and that is exactly what happened. 2 guys who've spent lots of time in the offseason throwing to one another, and it pays off big for them here.
The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the 4th. On the run, still looking. It's complete on the right side. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Man, this guy is so dangerous running it, and the speed can also help him extend the play to hurt you throwing it, David. As a defense, what do you got to do to keep this guy in the pocket?
Well, the hard part is once he gets outside the pocket, you have to play the second play. The first play, everybody had a route to run, but the second play, it's the scramble drill, and receivers going to break and cut and do something different. So it's so annoying. It's frustrating to have a guy like this that can get outside the pocket and do so much damage.
Found a little bit of room and picked up 8 before he was stopped, and that'll take us to the 2-minute timeout. The Miners can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Looking to throw, it's Colson. Now improvising. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's fourth down.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. And the quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on fourth down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Looking for room, it's Barnes. Good, solid tackle.
I hate the play call. It's going to kill you. It takes way too much time running the football outside and then not getting out of bounds. That's one they're going to regret trailing late.
Trying to make magic on the scramble. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Stop short of the marker, and they stop with this defense, and they get the ball back. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide in a season of